Hey guys, I'm a day late on this video, but yesterday was Wednesday, new comic book day, yada yada yada. It was the 30th of March. But fun story, they didn't have any new comic books series that I read, and they literally had probably less than 20 new comic books at all, and there's usually 40 or something over there. I'm not really good at guessing numbers or estimating anything at all. But yeah, what the heck? I looked there and I looked and I was in the new section. I was looking and then I looked at the shelf and then I saw a bunch of other merchandise. I was like, wait. And I looked around. I was like, this is it? And I guess they kind of guessed my confusion. And one of them was like, yeah, we didn't. There wasn't a lot today. It was really weird. And I was like, I'd say that's this is nothing. This is nothing. But yeah. So, I walked around and I went to the back issues. Went into the older back issues from early 2000s and back to 60s. I went into those, but then I went into just the older stuff from this year, the stuff from last month and the months after. I mean before, but I already had bought things that I need to catch up on, so I couldn't buy any there, and I didn't want to start a new series because none of them started with number ones, and Marvel was already on number 5, so it'd be really easy to start with number 1. So why would I start with number 2? No. But then there's nothing I really wanted to start because I already have my list of things I want to read, and the other things aren't just not on my list. And I looked at back issues and I was not feeling buying older comics because I'm not actively collecting something a while ago. I actively collected the Mighty Thor, specifically the 70s, 70s. But yeah, no, didn't get any comic books. But there's a but. I did buy something that's not a comic book, but I'm still counting this as a comic book pickup because new comic book day. And it is. Drum. This is volume 1 of Black Butler. Of course, English. But it's so weird because I'm not used to books going this way and the cover being on this side. It should be on this side. Cost me $13, $13.09 after my discount and then after taxes. That's about how much I would pay for 3, probably 4 comic books. So yeah, that was a thing. But I was planning on I fully walked in there and I was planning on buying 3, 4 comic books already, so then this didn't make me feel too bad. But I was $13. And then they have a very minimal amount of manga, and they had 1 through 5 of Black Butler, 1 through 5 of Attack on Titan, 1 through 5 of One Piece, 1 through 5 of One Punch Man. I don't know if One Punch Man has more. It's, as what I know, it's pretty small. Or was it 5? I don't know. They basically only had 5 of each, and they had some Sailor Moon stuff and all that. So they basically had some just the beginning of the popular series. And I like Black Butler. I watched the anime. It was my first anime. Thank you very much. But so I was let's compare the manga to the anime. So that's gonna be a thing sometime in the future. I don't know when. But yeah, so I bought that and I was kind of disappointed that I didn't have comic books, but I was kind of excited because it's my first manga. That just happened to also be the first anime I ever watched, so yeah. It's okay. I told my told my boyfriend, and he was like, yeah, I kind of assumed when you said that they had Black Butler manga. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I kind of assumed you were gonna get that. I was gonna get a Funko Pop instead. It would have been about the same price, but then I didn't because they didn't have a lot of Funko Pops I wanted, and so I was like, why spend money on a Funko Pop that I don't even like when I could probably buy something I might like. So yeah, but I called yesterday, sponsored, wait, hashtag sponsored by Boyfriend Day. You know why? Because earlier that morning, I had a full-on conversation with two of my guy friends about what animes I should watch next, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to go on with Black Butler, because I really should have just stopped after season 1 because of reasons. And they're like, oh, you should watch this and this and this and this, and like giving me everything. And then they told me that Black Butler had a live action, and then I looked it up like and saw pictures. I was like, no. No. But it was just like, all this, and they're talking about anime, and then I go into the comic book store before I even notice that there's like no comic books. They're playing One Punch Man, and this One Punch Man is like what my boyfriend got me to watch, because he's like, you should watch it, it's really funny, and there's hardly any episodes. I was like, okay, and so I started watching it. I haven't finished it yet. And then so like they're playing anime. When I go to the comic book store, I buy some manga. My friends are basically telling me every anime that I should ever watch ever. It was a sponsored by Boyfriend Day. Hashtag sponsored by Boyfriend Day. It's just, I don't know. That's what I'm calling it. But hopefully next Wednesday there will be comic books, because you know I'm not about to spend $13 every week. There's 20-ish issues, not ish volumes of this. Each one is like 4 chapters, so it's like 4 comic books anyway, so whatever. But 20, I can't buy all this. What's this? So yeah. What did you guys pick up? Did you read manga? Like, what do you read? Someone help me with this thing. I don't know. Answers, questions, whatever's. Bye.